Ma. I look like David Essex. Apologies, everyone. I forgot my shirt again, so I'm just sort of rocking like a cravat.
It's nice.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's a bit David Essex.
Yeah, certainly something. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's been a while.
Yes. I mean, I must just open with the biggest news of my life, which is I have lost the gold status of my Pizza Express app.
What?
I know. I haven't been eating enough pizza. I went to pay the other day, and I was like, they've also updated my app. I sent customer services an email and everything. But do you know how much I've saved in like 3 years of having it?
150 quid?
720 or something.
Bloody hell.
That's a lot of pizza.
And you want pizza tonight? Yeah.
I haven't had pizza in ages. I've been really good. I've been really, really good. And I want to be bad.
We haven't really spoken to the masses since we got back from Italy. You would have probably seen the video, maybe not, but I mean, we peaked, or certainly I peaked on the scales. I was the heaviest I've ever been after that trip, which sacrificed some bits of it. But I felt absolutely disgusting.
What was the number?
On the scales at home, 103.
Oh, that was because we were too fat to get on the pillion ride.
Yeah, on the Moto 2, Moto X2 thing. Fuck.
Nugget. So then, Ali Wally, what have we got in our bumper news special?
Well, we've got some stuff actually coming up where you're doing the new Panigale launch, aren't you?
I am. It's in
Vallelunga.
about a week's time.
Yeah.
By the time this goes out.
Probably be out. You probably would have gone, maybe.
Should we just go into Panigale news then, shall we?
Well, I mean,
why not? We're chatting about it, and it's new bike news.
We obviously new bike news, is it? We've already done it, but we're just talking about what. Anyway, go on.
You're such a pedant.
I think you've had the bang to the head, mate.
Oh well, I'll just shut the fuck up about it then, shall I?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go home.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Just watching.
Bye. Cheers. Thank you.
I mean, everyone is still banging on about that swing arm.
Yeah.
That's like doesn't matter how fast it goes, how good it's going to be. Everyone's still banging on about that swing arm. I mean, there's actually, you can probably see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see the nose of that. Yeah. That's a 999 with the double sider, and that was that the most successful World Superbike ever or something?
It was. Yeah, certainly for Ducati. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's obviously a reason why they've done it, and superbikes are all about maximising performance. Yes, a lot of people buy them on the way they look, and I do agree. Currently, until we'll warm up to the new one, the outgoing bike does look. You can't get much better, can you? I mean, the outgoing bike looks amazing. So, but times change, and I think when people see them out in the wild, it will look very different. So I'm looking forward to riding that. That's in Rome, Vallelunga. Yeah. And by all accounts, I've heard some whispers that it's a proper affair. There's only 20 people in the world going. And it's a proper sit down with your pit crew job. So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. How was the bike feel? Feels good, mate, yeah.
Also coming up on the radar, we've got the Yamaha MT-09Y AMT launch.
And what does the Y stand... No, the MAT... What does the MAT stand for?
Automatic manual transmission.
They love that dark side of Japan stuff, don't they? Do you think they'll ever get rid of it?
No. And it's worked. I mean, blooming hell, look. The MT series has single-handedly saved Yamaha.
It's a good bike. Yeah, but it's a good bike.
No, it's the range in general. I mean, it's
well, hang on, but there are a lot of MT bikes.
There are, yes. But before that, they were dire.
Straights.
We were talking about this off camera earlier, weren't we? We got BMW, Honda. What else is making automatic bikes? MV.
Which will probably, in the current situation, filter into KTM.
Yeah. And then now Yamaha. So, what's your take on it, first of all?
I think I can see... Well, I'm actually going to be riding another new bike news, the GS Adventure with the new, whatever they call their doppelganger gearbox. in October. So I'll reserve judgment until riding these things. So I've never ridden a fully automatic bike.
But like the crowd, like these guys watching who have probably never ridden, or most people have never ridden an automatic, what's your perception of it?
My perception of it, if I was commuting in and out every day, I think it'd be amazing. And I think if you bought a bike to go in and out of London and it didn't get stolen, and you got used to not having to do that, going back to a manual bike would be incredibly difficult. A bit like if you've owned a car with auto box or a flappy paddle thing. Going back to manual, it's a great experience driving a cool manual car, but just for the ease of going places, the auto box will not obviously, but I think it will be a better riding experience. However, I don't buy a motorbike. I don't buy a motorbike for an particularly easy riding experience. I buy one because I want a visceral.
It's involving
thing.
Yeah.
But then I can understand on a touring bike, or you've injured your hand, or you've lost all testosterone, you might want to buy one.
Well, Yamaha are dubbing this as a performance upgrade. So it's not, and like all the other bikes, as motorcycling and motorcyclists, pilots get older, technology evolves, and this is definitely an evolution for the older riders. People who don't want to do this with a clutch all the time, or if you don't need to do that anymore because we've got shifters and blippers and everything else. But if, like you said, if you're commuting or you're stopping and starting a lot, then why not go?
Or riding a Panigale around a hairpin.
Riding a Panigale around a hairpin countless times. Yeah.
What's your thought on it?
Well, similar to yours, but I've ridden the Honda version. I haven't ridden the new E-clutch, but I've ridden Honda's previous version, and it's damn cool. Like the shift buttons, I thought that was pretty. It was pretty involving. It was good. It was fun. It was funky.
Go on. Do you think it'll do that thing though? I've driven a lot of cars where
well, the lag.
Yeah, but you'll go to you're at a roundabout and you'll be like, I'm gonna go, and then you go, and then the car goes, I'll choose this gear.
Does anyone want to find out?
And then you get, which could be quite dangerous on a motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, Yamaha aren't mugs, are they? All the other manufacturers who are bringing out this technology, they're not going to shit it up, are they?
No, but I wonder why they're all coming out with it at the same time.
They're following a pattern. The Honda E-clutch stuff has sold well worldwide. Has sold well. So, and I can only assume that other manufacturers have seen that, or they've been sort of toying with the idea of bringing something out and gone, well, let's just do it anyway. It's like all this bolt-on stuff. You're using the same bike with a bolt-on accessory, essentially, for you've already developed and put the time in to develop the technology. Then why not roll it out?
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to cast judgment until I've ridden it. I think it's one of those things that I instantly was like, and I think as I ride it, I think I'll be like, this is actually really good.
Yeah. And that's exactly the Honda DN01. Was it DN01? The Batmobile. Do you remember that? I'm going to show you a picture.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, do you remember that?
I used to park next to one of those every day when I commuted into London. And it was purple.
Yeah, I rode that in 2008, and it had a similar function, and it was brilliant then. Like genuinely, I mean, it's half scooter, half bike anyway, and you kind of, but you could shift with the buttons, and it was exciting, and I don't know, I found it was something new and exciting. So it's not for everyone. Let's put it like that. It's not for everyone. And if
what about wheelies?
It's still wheelie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a clutch.
No.
So you'd have
to bounce it.
Just power wheel it.
Yeah. Do the old double bouncer. But yeah, exciting times. So while I was at Thruxton crippling myself, or before this, actually, not during, I met Johnny Davies, the stuntman, proper lad. Got to meet him at Thruxton while he was doing his stunt show. And that was just days before he attempted the new world record for towing yourself at the back of a bike down a runway at 100 gazillion miles an hour. So, needless to say, well, not needless to say, but Johnny did break the record. It was set previously at 156.3 mile an hour, set by Gary Rothwell in 1999. But he did it 159.522 on the back of his supercharged Kawasaki H2 SX. I mean, would you do that?
No,
I'm going to do it.
you're not.
I am.
You're not. You're not. You're not breaking
I
yourself
am. I'm
again.
doing it.
No, you're not.
I am. Not that speed, but I am going to give it a go.
We can't afford the time off.
I'm going to do it.
You're not doing it.
I'm doing it.
Daddy says no.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
No more pizza for you. Does he wear sparky heels?
He does, yes.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it's glamorous, I might have a go.
Yeah, you wear like these. I mean, I haven't got a photo of them, but it's sort of these
Like clogs,
like really kind
old
of
roller skates that you strap
essentially,
on
yeah,
without the wheels.
yeah. Legend.
Well
Fair play,
done.
Johnny. Well done.
Nice gear as well.
Nice gear. Yeah.
So, new government, new policies, a brave, bright new future lies ahead of the UK. If you haven't been sent to prison for posting something on Facebook, of course. That aside, there has been some whispers, even the leading up part of the election, we're going to be kind to all these people. The governments know exactly what people want. They just choose not to give it to them because it was all about, we're going to be kind to the motorist. However, there's rumours in the mill of a 10p tax rise on fuel a litre, which is massive.
Yeah.
And the scariest Orwellian thing of all is this pay per mile stuff, which has been bubbling under the surface.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, I'm assuming that's going to be in cities, towns and cities, because how would you police it out in the middle of nowhere? And whether it affects motorcycles or not, we don't know, but it's coming, isn't it?
It's coming, yeah. I mean, with all the noise cameras, noise pollution cameras. I mean, what was going to be next? It was going to be taxing a vehicle, pay per mile or some sort of.
But pay per mile is fuel. That's
It is, yeah. But we've got to
ridiculous-
get some way of restoring financial parity.
Oh, so you're for it, are you?
No, I'm not for it at all. I'm just.
Is it because electric cars have fucked it all up because they don't put fuel in?
It could be. It could
So
be.
that it's a way of going, they've got an electric car, we need to pay, we need
Yeah.
to get some money out of them.
Yeah.
Because you can't obviously fuel duty on electricity. You can't tell if you've plugged your car in or a laptop yet.
I mean, look, it's not going to happen overnight, but I think certainly by 2030, there's going to be lots of these measures in place, isn't there?
It bodes very, very badly
Yeah.
for the freedom-loving people of the world who just want to work really hard so they can afford to buy their favourite motorbike and get away for an hour a week and just enjoy themselves. Because, and I think the knock-on effect, if you take away people's will to motivate themselves to go out and work and get a job and do stuff because they want a nice bike, then they're just not going to bother, are they? It just leads to like, what's the point? What's the point? What's the bloody point?
I mean, it's just very interesting to see what will happen next in terms of everything, in general with road users, because, the motorcycling, we've already mentioned last time that the ICE ban is going to be extended for bikes. I mean,
I think it'll be extended for cars as well.
I think it has to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're almost there.
Everywhere you go, there's queues upon queues for people to charge their cars. Tell you what, hilarious story. So, a mate of mine who lives in Bristol, they wanted to go on holiday down to Cornwall, but because they had an electric car with only like 120 mile range, they bought a petrol car especially to go on holiday down to Cornwall. I mean, you just can't make it up.
We can't comment, but because we don't know it's actually going to happen, but the amount of people that are talking about it, it's clear that there is a plan somewhere. And then you look at ULEZ expansion and all that other stuff, which has been thoroughly rejected by everyone, yet it still gets rolled through. So we will see. We will see. I mean, there's a segment coming up later which may indicate that there might not be any motorbikes being sold to bloody use anyway. So,
well, that's coming next.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, let's lead into it then.
But the only good news is that Jacob Rees-Mogg has finally gone. So, I mean, that's the only benefit of all this.
He was a good lad. We used to play croquet together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With his nanny or?
Jock straps only.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
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 So it's been pretty grim reading in terms of. Sorry to bring more doom and gloom on you.
Well, we are the news, aren't we?
We are well, exactly. Yeah. Real life.
We're still more joyous than everyone else.
Yes. Yeah. But the motorcycle industry has been pretty shaken recently. There's, sales. I mean, we won't mention names or manufacturers, but there's been a bout of redundancies at certain manufacturers, and sales figures aren't that good.
No, the post-pandemic bubble has definitely burst.
Yes.
And now everyone's like, oh, shit, I can't afford that thing I bought. Or most of them are coming up for like a renewal or whatever, and they're just like, do you know what, I'm just not going to get another one.
Yeah.
With the cost of, some people call it a cost of living crisis, or it costs something else, but people can't afford it. Simple as that. And the figures don't lie. So let's hit some top facts.
No, I mean, so July 23 to 24, down 7.3%. Now, this has been a gradual. I mean, at the beginning of the year, you laughed at me because I said that the decline wasn't as bad as it seemed. I think it was like 0.7, and every month since the beginning of the year, it's got worse and worse. And
Who laughed at you?
You laughed at me
For saying what?
because I said it wasn't that much of a decline.
Yeah. But that is.
This definitely is. Yeah. I'm not. No one's laughing now. It's shit.
No.
It's absolutely shit. I mean, to give you some idea, right? There's two ways you can look at this. The best-selling bike, or big bike, should we say, in July in the UK was the BMW R1250 GS Adventure.
But that regularly tops the charts anyway, though, doesn't it?
It does, but it was only 105 bikes sold in the UK. And of course, that, as you mentioned off camera, the 1300 hasn't gone down aesthetically as BMW and a lot of people would have liked, so therefore people are cashing in and buying on a bike that they actually like the look of. But yeah, it's, in terms of the numbers, it's pretty damn grim.
Just go home.
I mean, look, this surprised me somewhat. So, July 2024, Honda sold 1,578 bikes, 1,578 bikes. Now, of course, a lot of them are scooters and smaller capacity stuff. Ducati sold 195 bikes. That's bonkers, isn't it?
It's the knock-on effect, isn't it? Because if you buy a new bike, you go, oh, actually, I'll get a new jacket now, or I'll get a new helmet, or I want to go somewhere and I want to do this, and I want to buy some brakes pads, whatever. It all has this knock-on effect where the whole industry starts to suffer.
Yeah.
And it does feel like it is retracting a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you chat to various sectors of the industry, and there people are saying, well, people aren't riding their bikes, so they're not buying tyres, or like you said, consumables, brake pads, etc. They're just not putting the miles on they used to. It's not just. I guess it's not just the financial side; it's life as well, getting in the way of certain things. So,
I mean, let's also say that bike prices are pretty high as well. Like bike prices are quite high. So that's
keep talking, go on.
Thank you. I fucking will. So that's another factor that people will go, hang on, new bike is this. My old bike is pretty much the same, and it's lost. The two-year PCP deal is now over, and you've lost $6,000. So you're like, well, actually, I'd buy another one and then lose another $6,000. I think people are just being a bit more frugal.
Yes, yeah, certainly. I mean, the cost of living is hitting everyone.
Apart from the people that own the energy companies. And all
yes.
That stuff. Oh, gas prices are going up.
Yeah.
Just in time for winter.
Yeah. Which is perfect. This is perfect segue, Chris.
Brilliant.
Okay? The lowest winter fuel allowance is £200. The cost of the monarchy, at least £345 million a year, could fund 1.7 million allowances. We pay William the equivalent of 115,000 fuel allowances as a private income. The Royal Giant is going up by 45 million, equivalent to 225,000 allowances.
Good.
That's my wand. But I mean,
just hurt them.
Hurt them? I mean, fuck off. Just.
I don't understand what you're saying. Are you pro monarchy or against it?
I love the guys, but
is this because you
it's
don't?
The money.
Right. Okay.
It's the money.
You don't want to. Yeah, we might get knighted soon.
Yes.
So let's not piss them off.
It's the money that makes me sick.
Okay. But
physically flipping sick.
Okay. If I may interject.
Tourism.
Yeah. But you'd have to look at it as a net. I don't know the figures. I don't know what they bring in.
But I'd like to know. I really would like to know this because.
But it's not nil, is it?
No.
Like quite a lot of people do come here because of the whole royal thing.
Great. Yeah.
Well, I'll speak to Kate and Wills when I'm going around there for coffee later. So,
yeah. Luncheon.
Cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah.
Which is who the fuck wanted to put cucumber in a sandwich?
Oh, brilliant. Cucumber. Oh, tuna cucumber sandwiches.
Okay, that's tuna as well.
Oh no. Okay, not just cucumber.
Cucumber sandwiches are literally just cucumber.
Oh. All right, Einstein.
But you added tuna in there. I love a bit of tuna. Tuna, like a little red onion jus. Bit of black pepper. Put it on a Rivita. Gobble that.
A Rivita?
Yeah, gobble that down.
A Rivita? Not a Rivita.
Rivita.
You said Rivita.
No, I didn't.
You did. I'll rewind it.
Okay.
Doom and gloom aside, just get out your rider bikes, guys.
But
it's fine.
Isn't William a bike rider anyway? He's got a Ducati, isn't he? What's next, Ali?
It's Budget Bike Battle Cinema.
Yay! So yeah, just a quick note to say if you haven't bought your tickets, you can go on the link in the Desi and then find a beautiful evening out with us. And that is, I want to reiterate that. It's not just, you go to cinema and watch something. Brilliant, of course. But it's like it's a night out with your mates. And we're your mates. So if you're in the UK...
Yeah, sorry, go on.
That's all right. If you're in the UK and you fancy a night out with us and a Q&A, bit of a beer after. We had some beer laughs, didn't we?
I'll tell you what, there were some serious hangovers last time. I mean, we're not just saying it. Like for instance, the first time we did a live event was our track day in Spain, and by the end of the first night, when everyone arrived at the hotel, everyone was battered, and everyone knew each other's names. It was a proper good do. Similar for this stuff, you were essentially in a room with 200 of your mates, and there's a reason why we're all there, and it's just it is a proper do. So, go and get your tickets while they're there because people will be moaning that there's none left, and you've had probably now. What was it now? So September, October, November, December, 5 months, 6 months before before the event itself. So, get them while they're there.
Get your rat out.
So I actually, we'll start with a little opener. I actually I papped this one myself. I was stuck in Cadiz, like a lost seaman. On the rocks of Cadiz, and I was there for a few days. So I was just walking around aimlessly. In fact, it wasn't Cadiz; it was just outside, called Santa Maria something. And I saw this little R1.
I mean, it is absolutely stunning, and I didn't even notice the aero till you pointed it out.
No.
But has he actually got WP suspension on it, or has he just got?
I think it's just the stickers.
Yeah.
He probably got a sticker book on the front of a magazine. They probably still have magazines in Spain, like bike mags.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Don't have them here,
Yeah.
do they? It's a good bike. It's a great bike.
Lovely bike. Yeah, just been absolutely rogered.
It's just got a lot of stuff going on. Isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, the aero was the bit for me. I particularly like the sort of mix. I mean, he must have spent months in a wind tunnel working that out because he's got the sort of the mandibular and the wing bats.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's obviously worked out the airflow and the pressure differences
Yeah.
of it coming around that front of the airbox. He's even got stickers on the frame. I mean,
That's commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's got an Akrapovic sticker with an SC Projects can, which looks like a bit of a Chinese rip-off, if I'm honest.
Get your rat out.
Got some classics coming in from Facebook. So this little beauty, right? This guy is bad.
Is that AI?
No. It's
the mirrors
It's
that
a
are-
really shit paint job, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, but the mirror, the paint job I could live with.
But I'm going to shock you with this, right?
Go on.
What do you think this bike is?
I mean, that's a K9 750 front end.
Yeah. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, go on. What is it?
It's a fucking drag thing.
Oh, okay, but it's still a K9.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awful. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
And the helmet
Look
as
at
well.
the helmet. That's the best bit. Who sent this in?
This was from Ben Alameda. So thanks, Ben.
That is fantastic.
Look
Look at the axle bobbins as well.
Oh,
But
death-defying.
the mirrors. Is it the same bike?
It's the same bike.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get your rat out.
Now this, I think, I know we're only doing 3 today, but this is my favourite.
Go on.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready. That's cool. That's not ratty. What's wrong with that? I think that's wicked.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
We'll just we won't put this bit in then.
No. But I'm interested to see why you.
It's a rat. This is Rob Farquhar. Rob Farquhar. Hi Rob. I was young. It was my first bike. I crashed it a lot, so I rat canned it, but only made me ride mega fast because it looked so rubbish. It is fucking cool,
I think it's.
but
really
it's a
fucking-
rat. But it's still a definition of a rat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's given me an idea for the next budget bike battle.
I mean, he's done the tyre walls as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gone all out, and the brakes.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It looks like a statue, like you'd have in a city. Like
I mean-
you head to the Isle of Man and you see that on like
Yeah.
a plinth.
Yeah. I mean, I really want this to be real, Rob.
Wheel
Wheel
wobble.
wop.
Wheel wobble.
So if it genuinely is yours, I'd love to get some proof
Yeah,
of that.
send some more pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might send you a prize, but we probably won't.
No. What's your favourite?
It's got to be Jacko. Wacko Jack. Wacko
Yeah.
Big Jack K9.
I'm going Rob. Split decision. Thanks, guys.
So, I think I've just locked myself out of my computer. Masturbate? What have you got?
I haven't got anything, have you?
No.
It's 44 minutes.
Okay, that'll do then. 44. Okay, well, we'll leave it there, guys. Good to see you, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm Maurice Stewart, and this is Christian Guru Murphy.